Okay, so these are the T codes we have seen it, right? So now we have what we are. This is PPT3, PP4, PPR1. Like these we are already seen in interactive session. Okay, so now the DS board, like detailed scheduling. So the T code is SAP AP underscore CDP S0. This is a detailed scheduling dashboard. Okay, if you click here, okay, if you click here, then these things will come like overall profile, right? We have created overall profile. We have created a time profile, right? So if you see in our previous sessions where we have created those profile. Okay, so like you can see propagations, heuristic profile, and this is work area time profile we have also created, right? And in last we have also created a overall profile. Overall profile is basically combining all of these profile. Okay, so that is what that is a overall profile. And okay, so this is a selection screen. Like here you have to assign your overall profile. Like overall profile will bring all of your like your heuristic profile. See, like if you go to the configuration of overall profile. Okay, okay, so this is advanced planning. Okay, if you see, this is there, we have this overall profile, and there these are the multiple overall profile, and we have created this profile called raw profile. If you double click on this, if you double click on this, like we have all these DS profile, work area, time profile, optimization profile. So all this is basically the combination of this all profile, right? So what you can do, you can select on this screen that you can say like, okay, like this is what this is your profile. Okay, like you have selected a overall profile. Okay, so where's that? This is what this is your profile. Okay, so once you select a overall profile, okay, so all your time profile will get automatically selected. Okay, and this is what this is a display start date and there's a display end date, right? So horizon of your display of plan order, right? Horizon of your requirement, it is from 04 to and 309, because you have mentioned in a planning time profile is a minus 2 days to plus 3 days. Did you see that you have mentioned it from plus minus 2 days to plus 3 days, right? This is what we have in time profile. Okay, and second is what? Second is your display start. Display start means like you will be able to see your requirements or your plan order in minus 2 plus 3 month, right? 3 month means like 30/09/2025. This is your display start date. Okay, and what is that? It's a planning start date. So planning start date, you can see it is starting from minus 1 month to plus 2 month, right? So what is meaning basically of planning start? Planning start is basically from this date to this date you can do the planning only, right? From this date to this date you can see your all plan, right? This is a horizon of 4 5 month, and this is a horizon of 1 or 2 month, right? So within these horizon you can make changes, like that what system is saying. And it is coming as a default, it is coming from your time profile, what you have maintained in your time profile. Here you can do the manual changes also. Okay, like you want it from current date, right? So that you can do it, but it's a time profile, it is bringing from your overall profile. Okay, and then you see here the work area. Work area is basically selecting your default resources and default products. Okay, that what system has done. Work area is basically your default selections, like what see inside of your that we have this thing called work area, right? We have assigned a work area. So work area, what is doing that work area? So if you go inside of your work area, which is just a second, which is this uh, what is the work area? RPDS. This is our work area, right? So if you select this and go to the resources, so you can see that we have created some resources, right? These are the resources which will be the default selected. Okay, these are the resources which will be the default selected. So this is what we have in work area. And you will see the product, these are the product which is by default it is selecting these single product, right? So you can because what will happen now, like in real time there will be the suppose two three users and they belongs to the different product segment, different operations. So at every time they have to select their resources manually. So what basically the best way to, you can create a PDS, you can create a work area for the based on that particular case. Okay, and so these resource will automatically select it and it will be the location wise. Okay, if you don't enter anything, like all your resource will come. Okay, which is basically completely mess on DS board. Okay, because your full resource will come with whatever is relevant for your advanced planning. Okay, and yes. Yes, 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 yes. Like you can create a multiple work area based on, suppose your finished goods operation, your SFGs, your like some different bottleneck resources, or like you can create it based on like how you want it. Okay, and if you go to the profile is basically like you can see these are what, these are your charts, these are your planning board profile. This is what, this is your planning board profile. Like if you come back that you have this profile which is called planning board profile, right? And if you go to that planning board profile, what will happen here, just let me go, this is what planning board profile. And if you go inside of this planning board profile, so what system basically does, system brings your all your charts. Okay, system bring your all your charts, resource chart, product chart, operation chart. So basically what is these chart, these chart is basically going to, like suppose you want to see the stock level, so you want to see the operation level, you want to see the resource utilization chart, so that system will bring those charts. But in a single screen, if you open all these chart, then it will again turn into complete mess, right? So you don't need to do that, you just can open these resource chart and product chart, these two chart is enough. Okay, so this is what you can do. But with time, if there is a requirement for the resource utilization, you can activate these charts inside also. But by default, system will bring these two charts, because you can see here, right? You can see here no display. So where you have make checkbox, those chart will not get displayed by default, right? And this is not, this you can set it up here also, but it is a default, it is set it up in your this planning board profile, right? Inside of this planning board profile, you have mentioned like it should not come, right? Just let me show you where it is that. Okay, like order chart. So here inside of this planning board profile na, it's like there would be the number of things, like you can see here that don't display when calling, right? Don't display when calling. So we are not calling this particular order chart, right? So order chart is what, this is our order chart, right? So it is by default, it is checked. Yes, and if you open any first resource chart, so resource chart is what, it is open. Okay, so this is important, like because it is directly coming from your planning board profile, right? All these charts. And then you have this next field called DS strategy. So this is DS strategy, which is system is picking automatically, right? DS strategy, we have two type of DS and PP strategy. So what system is bringing, system is bringing this strategy R underscore SAP1. So from where it is coming, so we have created this DS strategy. Okay, the DS strategy is only for the detailed scheduling. Okay, and planning strategy is only for the planning. This is under SAP 001. Okay, so this is a DS strategy profile. So this is coming from there, right? And now you have the heuristic profile. Heuristic profile, this is RSAP underscore one. So these all are the heuristic which we already have, right? So from where it is coming, like if you go like this is your heuristic profile, right? So system is bringing all your profile and then more other profile, your PP strategy, this is your time profile, this is your optimization profile, and this is your alert profile, and this is your propagation range. Okay, if you go to that propagation range, so this is your product propagation range. And propagation range is basically selecting all your resources which is coming from WLP star. Okay, if any resource will start with any other prefix, that will system will never call it. Okay, so that you have to make sure. So what we have now, this is something, this is your in select input screen, right? And once you execute it, So you have to give a planning version, right? Planning version. This is a 000 is what? It's my planning version. Now execute it. Okay, execute it. So once you execute it, like you can see here, this is what, this is your DS board. Okay, this is your DS board. Like on the top, you are seeing there is a order chart. Okay, there you are seeing order chart, and below you are seeing a product chart. Okay, product chart is also coming. So what it means, like you have called three resources, right? So three work center is coming. Okay, and on the top, this is a refresh option. Okay, once you refresh it, and this is you can hide it, right? So once you click here, so this is the screen which will, what it will become. Okay, so this is one. So now just let me show you few startup on this particular topic. Like these are your product, these are your product. Okay, so now suppose what I do, I go to SAP APO RRP3. Okay, this is our transaction LPFG 001. Okay, and this is location LP01. So currently I have one plan order which is in past, which is in past 23042025, right? But I will not be able to see it, or like you can see it. Did you see? Yeah, just sorry. I will show you. I will show you. Okay, so like go back. So we already have a display start. Display start is from 1 4. Okay, and I can do planning from 1 5. Okay, and this, so if you go there, okay, so uh, if you go there, so I cannot see, right? Where is that, is there any demand or not, right? I cannot see like these horizon, like you are seeing, it's a day wise, like hourly it is showing, right? If you can see, it's starting from 7th of 7th, and 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, right? It's a 24 hour. So if you click here, if you click here, you can convert it into daily, or you can convert it into weekly. I want a weekly, right? So you can see it will turn into weekly one. Okay, it will turn into weekly one. If you want, okay, I want daily, so it will be turn into daily, right? If you say I want hourly, so it will become hourly, right? So I want, suppose, weekly one, right? This is a weekly one. So on the top you are seeing, okay, on the top what you are seeing, resource chart, right? On the resource chart you are seeing, and okay, and you are seeing there is a difference, right? There is a difference. Okay, there is a difference, and difference is what, difference is what, like the difference is into planning and display, right? Whatever you are seeing, it's a black one.